Okay, and here's how you start off with your woven ribbon headbands. And this is actually about 3 feet of the ribbon that I've already pre-cut. So I've got about my 3 feet of ribbon. I've got my plastic headband, and you want to start taping it. Excuse me. You can either hot glue it to the inside of the headband, or you can use what I've started to really like, at least for some parts of this ribbon weaving, the double-sided sticky tape. Sticky on both sides, and you can find it at pretty much any craft store or any regular store even. So what I started by doing is I used a double-sided tape and attached one of the colors. I attached my bottom color, or orange color, base color, whatever you want to call it. And then I put another piece of double-sided tape and put another piece on there. So now I have my two different colors of ribbon, one sticking out each side. Okay, you've got 2 pieces of different colored ribbon. You join them together at the back with double-sided on the inside of the headband with double-sided tape or hot glue. Then you want to bring whatever color, your opposite color, over to the other side. Okay, your bottom color, just take it and wrap it over that top color that's on there right now. And you might have to do a little scooching just to cover up this part of the headband because you want it to look neat. And bring that bottom color around to the other side. Okay, so now you've got your 2 colors on the 2 of your ribbons sticking out this way. And when you first get started, you really want to be careful and you really want to smooth this out so that it starts out well. Otherwise, it's just going to bunch up as you go along. So, just going to pull this here, pull this here. Okay, there you go. So now, take my bottom color, wrap it over, pull it all the way through to the other side, and here's my top color. I'm going to push it under. See? Now the 2 are coming out together. And if that was hard, or if you got messed up, just take a deep breath and start over again. You'll be fine. Okay, so now I'm going to take my bottom color and pull it through to the other side. Got my top color. Going to push it under or in through to the other side. And as you can see, your pattern is also going to develop on the inside of the headband. So, bottom one, pull it over and through. Top one, push it around to the other side. Okay? See? It's coming along. It's coming together. And always just make little tiny adjustments. I know you can't really see me pulling this, but I'm really tugging at this to make sure this stays nice and neat. If you have any concerns about it actually staying or slipping or sliding off of the band, you could use possibly glue, although I wouldn't. I would use double-sided tape and just take a small section of it as you go, because you want to work in little small itty-bitty sections. And just take your double-sided tape, hope you can see this there, and you're just going to stick it on the length of the band. Now you could do it on the outside of the band and on the inside if you just want to make sure the ribbon doesn't slide off. I can pretty much say for the ones I've made it hasn't slid off, so as long as it should be fine. But if you want to use double-sided tape, you can. Okay, so I got my little piece of double-sided tape there. So remember, bringing the bottom, when you kind of pull that back a little bit, then you're bringing the bottom one through, and then the top one, push it around and under, and there you go. And you're off to the races. You're off to weaving. You've got your end that looks relatively nice and neat, and like I say, with more practice you'll get better at it. It's nice and clean on the inside there, and your patterns on that you have on the outside is also developing on the inside. As opposed to, I've made some other ones and you have a really cool pattern on one side, but then it's solid on the inside, which it's doable, but if you want something a little more special and different, this is the way to go. Or here's another pattern I made, and I'll show you how to do this one on a separate video, where you just have the regular looking inside. So it's up to you, but, and I haven't really come up with a name for this yet, but it's just ribbon weaving, and we're going to call this, I guess, pattern number 2. So this was showing you how to get started and continuing the ribbon weaving process. So pulling that through, bringing it around, pulling it through again, and so on and so forth. And that's how you get it started. And then you just keep going. And in the next part of this video, I'll show you how to finish up at this end and glue it down. So there you go. Real easy. Okay, and here we are. We're working on the end piece. Like I showed you, you want to make sure you heat seal the ends. You don't actually have to. It's up to you. And of course, with heat sealing in a lighter, make sure you don't set your house on fire. That would not be cool. Okay. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here. Remember, this is hot, hot, hot. The only thing I really hate about crafting is hot glue guns. So I'm just going to fold that over on the inside. And sorry, this other end keeps getting in the way. Then I'm going to put a little more hot glue. Just a little bit. I tend to be a little messy with glue, but you can always pick it off at the end. And then I'm going to fold this piece inwards, like so. Okay. Now, you see there's still a piece hanging off. Oops, and that piece looks really raggedy. So I'm going to fix that. Just going to push that down. Sometimes you can manipulate, move stuff around before the glue dries, hot glue dries completely. It happens. And then I'm just going to push this one, flatten that down. So now that's how it looks on that side. And that lump is probably a little piece of glue on the inside. And I'll just pick that off. And we see how it looks on the other side. It looks all icky. So we're just going to cut that piece off. You see? Now you can't even see it. I'm going to go back and fix that and tidy that up a little bit. But that is pretty much it. Easy peasy. There's your pattern. Yes, I know I did a little messy job here, but I'm going to go back and fix that, and so can you. But that's your pattern on how to do a basic woven ribbon headband. And see how the pattern is really pretty on the inside and really pretty on the outside. So thank you for watching. Enjoy your hair ribbons and headbands, and have a great day.